That's so important that you need to, risk your life or somebody else's life that's in that car, to beat that train.
Officers across the Wabash Valley are taking part in a rail safety crackdown. It's called Operation Clear Track. Good evening and thanks for joining us. The crackdown comes as Rail Safety Week continues.
Police across the nation will be issuing citations. They'll be looking out for several violations. Here's what they want you to know. Trespassing on railroad property is illegal. According to the Federal Railroad Administration, trespassing is the leading cause of rail-related deaths in America. Vehicle and train collisions are also a problem. Officials warn to never drive around crossing arms. They also say drivers should not cross tracks immediately after a train passes. That's because a second train could be blocked by the first. Authorities across the Wabash Valley are working to reinforce these guidelines. News 10's Dominic Miranda spoke with local law enforcement today. He joins us now live with why this is so important to police.
Operation Clear Track is the single largest rail safety initiative in the United States. That's why officers are so adamant about educating people while also enforcing railway violations. It could be a matter of life and death. This week is Rail Safety Week across the United States. Terre Haute police officers took part in the nationwide Operation Clear Track initiative today. Sergeant James Schneider says the goal is to bring awareness to the importance of being safe around railroad tracks.
If you can change people's behavior, the first thing you do when you see those lights a lot of times is, oh, I got somewhere to go, and you accelerate around them, go around the gates, go across tracks. We want people to think about that maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should stop, because that's exactly what you should do.
Officer Ryan Adamson agrees. He says while enforcement is part of this initiative, education is too.
Tickets will be issued if needed, but more importantly is to remind people to travel across railroad crossings safely, be mindful, and not only be mindful, but pay attention to the railroad crossing. They're there for everybody's safety.
The lights, they're mechanical devices and they can fail. So don't rely just on the device. Look yourself and make sure there's not a train coming your way.
Being problematic nationwide, this issue has hit close to home. Just last year, the state of Illinois ranked third for rail grade crossing deaths with 15. That's why Illinois State Trooper Tammy Wellborn is taking part in the initiative as well.
We really want to encourage people to be alert and be aware when they're near the railways. Put down our phones, eliminate distractions, because even though these trains are big, you may not always hear them.
The message is clear across all law enforcement this week. Pay attention, be safe, and be smart when close to railways. Reporting live in Terre Haute, I'm Dominic Miranda, News 10.